Hey team, I'm Stuart Taylor from Influential PMO, and I'm here to support my colleagues in the project community. My contact details are in the description, so if you've got a problem on a project and nobody else cares, give me a call, I'll see if I can help. With a little bit of luck, you might find this content useful. If so, hit the like button and then it'll stay in your personal YouTube playlist so you can find it again if ever you need to. And if you don't want to miss out on any future content, hit the subscribe button. Thank you to the member of the project community who sent this question in. It's not often I get a chance to shorten my career this much, but here we go. Why do we have so many bad sponsors? Well, that's going to make me some friends amongst the execs, isn't it? Thank you. I'm assuming the question comes from more of a technical project management perspective rather than a general question about leadership and management styles. If not, I'm going to be here all day. The simple version is most sponsors don't have a background in project management. They don't tend to come from a change background or having been a project manager in the past. They tend to rise up through departments like finance, operations, sales, and then they get handed a project and told to sponsor it without any training or preparation. When they've worked their way into that leadership position, it's just assumed that their transferable skills are sufficient in order for them to be a project sponsor, and no thought is given to providing informal or formal training in how to develop that skill further. This leads to a skills and knowledge gap between the sponsor and the project team, and that can lead to misunderstandings and unrealistic expectations. For example, reporting something as red will have an entirely different meaning to them. Words like risk will have an entirely different meaning to them as well. Keep in mind, if you're working with a sponsor in a situation like this, that they're very knowledgeable about their business area and the fundamentals of business such as planning, budgets, etc. They're just not familiar with the project language. So try to remove project jargon wherever you can, and keep in mind that the best practice roles and responsibilities that we take for granted are probably going to contain a few surprises for them. So introduce them as early as possible in a discussion about what each party can expect from each other. But just don't give them a to-do list and hope for the best. And a tip from my own experience, don't lean too heavily on it's best practice as an explanation for why something should be done a certain way. It won't convince them, and eventually it'll just create resentment. Keep in mind, there's an opportunity here as well. You can gain an awful lot as a project manager from teaching people who are junior to you in how to do project management, but it's an entirely different skill set to teach upwards. If you can master that, you'll be a great influencer and your skills will be recognized at a whole different layer of the organization. Don't forget, if you can find a way to teach a topic that many consider to be dull in a compelling way to your senior leaders, you're going to be remembered as an expert and someone who can be trusted on this topic. That can only benefit you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please do let your sponsors know that I don't think they're bad. They're just uneducated. Or press the like button, that's probably easier. And if you don't want to miss out on any future content, hit the subscribe button. Okay, have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.